Here's your weekly AstroYoga forecast. So this week we have the beginning of Pluto retrograde, and we also have a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Now, Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio, and so having the eclipse in Scorpio the same week that Pluto begins his retrograde is a really interesting piece of this puzzle. The other interesting piece of this puzzle is that the sun, which is always opposite the moon during these full moon eclipses, is in Taurus conjoining Uranus. And Uranus is a planet of surprises. He is the piece of your psyche that is always open to experiencing more freedom by pulling the wild card and making an unexpected choice. Because this is a transit and not the natal chart, the choices can come from outside of yourself or within yourself, or be a combination of the two. With Pluto retrograding, so Pluto was at the 0-degree point of Aquarius, now Pluto's beginning to make his journey back into Capricorn. And so this is an interesting cycle where we are looking at the juxtaposition of the inner state, so the inner state of the potential energy that you have, the potential for transformation, and the outer state, the things that are going on the earth plane, the things that are changing around you. And you can use this eclipse cycle to really sit back within yourself and take note of what your energy is telling you, what your internal state is telling you, what's coming up out of your body mind, either to be cleared or to be acknowledged and acted upon. And so this full moon cycle is giving us a lot of potential for shifts and a lot of potential for reclaiming personal power by tapping into the inner state of transformation and what's going on inside of you. So inside the body, inside the mind, separate from the external world. We get a little bit of help during this cycle because Venus is moving into a trine with the lunar south node and a sextile with the lunar north node, and this is a very harmonious position. And so now is a good time to really tap into what does the inner plane say and to hold a spirit of equanimity. So before you make harsh actions or reactions, before you judge too quickly what's coming in or going out from your plane of awareness, tap into yourself and ask yourself, what are the ways in which I am transforming? What are the ways in which I want to operate in the coming cycle of my life? So I hope this helps. Eclipses are notoriously interesting and sometimes surprising in people's charts. So if you are experiencing that, or if you want to know more about the Mercury retrograde cycle that I was speaking about last week, I invite you to book your astrology reading. I have a couple slots still available this week, right in the middle of the lunar eclipse portal. And so if that's you, if that's speaking to you, go ahead and click book, and I will see you Wednesday or Thursday of this week.